Hello learners, welcome to PVB Initiative, your one-stop for information and knowledge to secure good marks in standard 11th and 12th physics. Watch this space for new videos every day. Today we are going to learn a very important question for your board examination which contains 2 marks of chapter 1 Electric Charge and Field of standard 12th. Your question is, explain vector form of Coulomb's law. Now let us understand what is that. Here we are considering a origin O, and from the origin we are considering two charges Q1 and Q2 are separated between some distance. From origin to distance from origin to charge Q1 we are taking as R1, and distance of Q2 from origin, that is R2, and distance between two charges Q1 and Q2, that is R21, is equal to R2 minus R1. This vector form we have already studied in standard 11. Now let us understand what is F12. F12 is the force acting on Q1 by Q2, means force acting on Q1, force experienced by charge Q1 due to charge Q2. Here we are talking about which force? It is a Coulomb's force. Okay. Now F21. What is F21? F21 is the force acting on Q2 by Q1. That is, Q2 also experienced some force, that Coulomb's force, which is acted by charge Q1. R12 is a position vector from charge 1 to 2. If we are considering if we are finding what is the distance of Q2 from Q1, we can write it as a R12. While R21 showing us the position vector from charge Q2 to Q1, means the distance between Q1 and Q2 from Q1. If we are looking from Q1, if we are standing at Q1 and we are looking that charge Q2 is at some distance, so how can we explain or how can we define that distance? That will be as R12, means distance of charge 2 from 1. And if we are standing on charge Q2 and we are looking for what is the distance of charge Q1, so for that what we will write it as a R21, distance of Q1 from Q2. So in this way we can understand the position vector. Now by looking to diagram, it is easily understandable that R21 is equal to R2 minus R1. This is a vector notification we have studied in standard 11. Similarly, we can write R12 as R1 minus R2. This is a triangle rule for 3 different points which are in a same plane. So let us take it as equation 1 and let us take it as equation number 2. Now further solving this, what we can see from what is the difference between equation 1 and equation 2? There is only difference of minus sign. So we can also write as R21 here, R21. If we are taking minus out from this bracket, what we will get? Minus R1 minus R2. Okay, and R1 minus R2 we already know it is R21. So we can write R21 is equal to minus R12. It will be easily understandable from the diagram also. The direction between R2 and R21 and R12 are equal and opposite. So there is a difference in a direction. This minus sign is just showing a opposite direction of two position vectors. Now force acting on Q2 by Q1, we can write it as a RF21 is equal to K Q1 Q2 upon R21 square into R21 cap. This R21 cap is showing a unit vector in the direction of distance R21. Let us take it as equation number 4. Force acting on Q1 by Q2 will be written as F12 is equal to K Q1 Q2 upon R12 square into R12 caret. Here again R12 caret is showing a unit vector in the direction of distance R12. But from equation number 3, we have already seen that R12 and R21 are equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. So we can substitute R21 in place of R12. What we will get? F12 is equal to K Q1 Q2 upon R12 square minus R21. That means F12 is equal to minus F21. Also it will be seen on the diagram. F21 is pointing in a right hand side and F12 is pointing out to a left hand side. So both the direction or both the vectors are in a equal in magnitude and opposite in direction, which we have proved from the Coulomb's vector form. Here this also shown as it is a following Newton's third law also, that is two different forces of same magnitude and opposite in direction. Here how we have written this F12 and F21 equal? From equation 3, F21 is equal to K Q1 Q2 upon R21 whole square into R21. So F21, value of F21 we are substituting in this equation. So we will get the formula for Coulomb's vector form. Hope this video helped you in your studies. Subscribe this channel for new videos every day, and all the best for your studies.